Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode on Head vs. Heart. I am Ose. I trust your week was very well, it was fun, and of course, rich, right? Okay, before we display the tips for this week, let's do a quick recap of last week and see how all the games rolled out. Okay, so the very first game we had was Real Madrid-Barcelona. We predicted either both sides to score or a straight win for Real Madrid. We most definitely didn't see the outcome of that game coming as the match ended in 1-0 in favor of Barcelona. The next game we had was Napoli-Juventus. Of course, we went for a straight win for Juventus or Juventus to avoid defeat. And of course, Juventus did avoid defeat with 2 straight goals to Napoli's 1. The last game we had was Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Bayern Munich. Now, this particular game broke my heart because I had predicted a straight win for Mönchengladbach and the head had predicted a straight win for Bayern Munich, and we went head to head, heart to heart, and at the end of the day, Bayern Munich gave us a high five, Mönchengladbach gave us a wondrous 1. So congratulations to all the heads in the house. That game obviously was favorable for you, and even though one game spoiled your tickets, as NAIRABET would say, even if one game caught your ticket, we will still pay you. So with that being said, let's roll into this week's tips and see what we have on the table. Okay there, punters, so while we are still basking in the euphoria of last week's win, it is time to think about how we can replenish that cash. So Benga, I presume you are super excited that 2 of your games clicked last week.
Yeah, super excited indeed, but I want to believe that this week is going to be far better even than last week.
Right, and 3 games are going to click, right?
It should.
Right? Okay, let's see. So the very first game we have is Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Chelsea.
Yeah, for that one, it's going to be a very big one, especially on both sides actually. Because if we look at Wolverhampton Wanderers, they bounced back to win West last weekend. And for Chelsea, of course, 2 consecutive victories now. So I just expect both sides scoring because they have been very fantastic lately.
Yes, fantastic indeed. Anyways, I'm still not back to Chelsea yet. I'm still beefing them, so I'm still not back. But I'm going to give both sides to score. So I'm going to go for both sides to score. Yeah, that's fair enough. Both sides to score. The next game we've got is Fiorentina-Lazio. Yeah,
Lazio, it has been all good for them, lately. So, and if you look at Fiorentina, it has not been so splendid. For this game, I just expect Lazio, at least though they are playing away, to at least avoid defeats, because if you look at their previous 3 games, 3 meetings with this same Fiorentina, they have avoided defeat in all the 3.
Okay, so you're going for Lazio to avoid defeat?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with you on that one. I think because last week, you were super good, and I know I'm the heart and I'm supposed to have a mind of my own, but right now, I'm not so convinced about my predictions anymore. So we're going to go with the head on that one for Lazio to avoid defeat. Okay, the last game we've got is Sevilla, Real Sociedad.
Yeah, for Sevilla, I'm expecting Sevilla to actually go the way and do well there because their present performance now, especially their home games, has been very good. They have won 3 out of their 5 games in front of their home fans. And if you look at this Real Sociedad, it has not been all good for them playing away. They have not won a single game in their last 4 away games. So I'm expecting Sevilla to claim a straight win.
I remember seeing somewhere that Real Sociedad have avoided defeat in their last 10 games up until last weekend.
Well, I just hope it's not a vague statement.
Excuse me?
I have to believe that's well researched. Well, they have been doing very well too, but not as well compared to Sevilla. Sevilla have been doing very well, and not just for this season. They have been consistent. Okay. So when you have a consistent team like that, you just expect them to actually come up and deliver anytime. So that is why I'm throwing my weight behind Sevilla to go all the way and claim victory. I'm
trying to memorize your face now, as you just said that, because I know Real Sociedad is going to be a straight win for them because they're going to want to bounce back from last week's defeats.
I want to believe that you already have enough. That is why you are going for them, because I'm almost sure that you win.
I have enough what?
You already have enough money, so you want to lose.
I can't believe you just said that. You are going to win. I'm trying to like this your face now that you're smiling.
Okay.
We'll see next week.
Well, let's see.
We'll see. Let's watch out. Let's see who wins at the end of the day. So these are the tips. Let's do a recap of the games we're going with, what we're staking for, staking for. So the first game, Chelsea, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, I'm expecting both sides to score.
Both sides to score as well. Chelsea, please do me proud. I beg in the name of whatever you hold dearest. Then the next, Fiorentina, Lazio.
Yeah, Fiorentina, Lazio, expecting Lazio to avoid defeat.
Same here. I'm going with you on that one. You better not make me regret going with you on this one. Oh. Lazio to avoid defeat. Okay, I hope it clicks. Then the last game, Sevilla, Real Sociedad.
Yeah, Sevilla should actually give us the
straight win.
Yeah, straight win and help us claim our maximum money.
Help us, okay. Please, Real Sociedad to help us claim our maximum money by winning, you know. Oh gosh, okay. We'll see next week now. Let's see what next week holds. Okay, so do you have anything to say to your heads? Yeah,
what I just want to tell them is that each time you watch these programs, you always have a better chance of winning. So keep watching.
Okay, so that's it, folks. You already know. We're always winning. Last week was a setback, but we're bouncing back this week. Just like Real Sociedad, we're bouncing back this week. So till we come your way in the very next episode, toodles.
Bye. I saw this there the other time.
Yes, I saw it too.
Yeah.